The Taj Mahal, a love story in stone and a magnet for wild theories. So let's run a myth versus fact timeline and see what survives. Year 1631. Mumtaz Mahal dies during childbirth. Fact: multiple contemporary Persian and Mughal sources recorded. Royal Chronicles. Court poets recording Shah Jahan's grief and plans for an extraordinary tomb. Myth says the story was cooked up later, but the paperwork and eyewitness accounts are from the time, not centuries after. 1632 to the early 1640s. Construction ramps up. Fact: inscriptions inside the complex date the work. Payment records list materials and deliveries. Master craftsmen traveled from across the empire. Myth: Shah Jahan cut off workers' hands to keep the design unique. There's zero primary evidence for that, and many artisans worked on later projects. 1. Completion. Fact: the complex includes a mosque, a guest house, formal gardens aligned to the river, and 4 minarets that lean slightly outward by design so they'd fall away in an earthquake. Myth: there was a Black Taj planned across the Yamuna. Romantic, but black marble fragments are discolored white stone and basalt from garden features. No credible foundation exists. Colonial era, 1800s. Myth: the British shot off gemstones and mutilated the Taj. Fact: there was neglect and some plundering over time, but large-scale jewel stripping is exaggerated. Restoration under Lord Curzon around 1900 repaired damage and standardized gardens, ironically making them less Mughal. 20th century wars. Fact: during W2 the dome was camouflaged with bamboo scaffolding to confuse bombers. Myth: the Taj was painted black. Nope, just clever disguise. Modern claims. Myth: the Taj was a Hindu temple called Tejo Mahalaya seized and repurposed. Fact: the architecture is Islamic funerary design, calligraphy naming Allah and Quranic verses, and dated foundation inscriptions. There's no credible contemporaneous evidence of a temple conversion. The claim appears in much later texts. Science check. The marble isn't pure white, it scatters light. At sunrise it warms. At noon it brightens. At dusk it cools. Pollution has yellowed it in places, which is why you see cleaning with a gentle clay pack called Multani Midi. So why do conspiracies persist? Simple. Mystery is sticky, and the truth is messy paperwork, inscriptions, soil studies, and engineering. But to me that's better. Real people quarried stone, solved symmetry, tuned acoustics so a whisper under the dome lingers. In the end, the Taj doesn't need extra legends. The real story, love, power, craftsmanship, time, already reads like a myth written in marble, and the facts, they're carved right into it.